Hi guys, I had to do a review on this amazing fight with Usyk and Joshua. It was such a wonderful fight, such a wonderful fight. And I'll tell you what I loved about this fight. Although he lost, in my eyes, he did not lose. And I'll let you know why. You could clearly see that he has changed his trainer. Thank God. And that showed in his performance. Yeah? Now, he not only went to the full 12 rounds, which I think was really great and amazing. I love the fact even how he looked. He lost weight. He looked trim. To me, he even looked younger. He looked really well. And what I liked as well, before I always said like he wouldn't go in box. This time, he has said he changed the way he fight his boxing tactic. And I want to say, Anthony, it's amazing what you've done. I think this change is really you and one you should stick to. I feel because you went in with such, you know, strength. You didn't back away like you usually do. To me, sometimes I think just go on, continue, don't back away. Then you back away, then you get hit, then you wobble. Now I have to ask this question. Maybe someone else can answer it. How do you train the chin? I mean, you got some punches and you stood those rounds. You didn't wobble. You stood those rounds, although you got those punches. So I'm thinking, how the hell? What, you had metal plates in your chin? You stood your ground. You went in. You didn't step back, think, oh, I shouldn't punch. You stayed your ground. You went in and you continue. And you done a wonderful performance. This boxer you fought, he is a good boxer. I mean, the way he moves his head and thing, he's very strong and you train hard, but you done well. I'm not sure if maybe, you changed your trainer from a long time. You may beat him the first time. Who knows? But, you might have even beat him this time. But you know what? The fact that you have changed your trainer friggin' finally was amazing. I could see your passion. I could see your emotion. And I know you were really hurt and upset that you did not win. And that's what I want. That's what I love. Because to me, that brings the energy of hunger for your next fight. You know what you want. Because sometimes I think when people win, have all these people around them, have their money, they lose that hunger to go for what they want. And I think you've got it back. You know what you want. You know you want to keep fighting. Whatever was missing, that fire in your belly, you literally got it back. Yeah. And I feel like any fight you fight again, my money's on you. You will win. Now, some of these reporters, questions I ask, they sometimes I think before you ask questions. They see how upset you were and they still ask stupid things. Like I think it Griffins or whatever his name was. And he wants to ask you about, like winning back people's respect. I mean, frig people's respect. You're the one in the ring taking the punches. If you lose, you're the one who's losing. So if people are going to disrespect you just because you lose, then they're not on your side in the first place because you don't win all the time. So if you like somebody, you're not going to turn your back on them just because they lose a couple of fights. You still stand by them. You encourage them. So sometimes you reporters just ask a lot of shit and you don't think before you ask any question. And I want to speak about this Eddie Hearn. I mean, I usually see this man like a money-hungering twat, honestly. But this time I couldn't believe it. Some humanity came into me, weren't robotic and just with money signs over his head. I mean, he literally cared. He showed so much passion for you. And I think that was wonderful. So thumbs up, good on you. But, AJ, you done well. Had a wonderful fight. You stood your ground. You went in. You continue boxing. And we knew this is what you wanted and you showed this is what you wanted. I have to say something else as well. Even when you got upset at the end and you sort of walked off and turned back around, you know what? That just shows the kind of person you are, how humble you are. You're a person that you know what's the right thing to do. It's naturally you. You're natural. Yeah, so you come back and you're going to show this respect and say, I'm going to rein this in. No matter how upset and angry I am, I'm not going to act like a spoiled child and walk away like Wilder. You're going to step in and you're going to say, look, yeah, I'm angry. Yes, I'm upset. And, and you're going to speak your truth. Thank you for speaking your truth. The next thing I want to say also is I saw how upset you were when, afterwards when you were speaking, and I could see like you just wanted to get up and go, and you were tired and you were defeated and you were deflated and you just felt like, I want to get out of here. And for you to even sit down there and ask us so much stupid questions as well, I take my hat off to you. You done well. Be proud of yourself. You're going to come back, and I'm telling you now, you're going to knock all their asses out when you do come back. So this is my take on the fight. You done fantastic, and you stood as a real performer. You changed your trainer, and you're doing well, and you will always continue to do well. So that's my take on what you've done. Well done to you, Anthony Joshua. Well done to you. Total respect. Good for you. Not that you need my respect, you know what I mean, but I'm just telling you that I do, and good for you. Okay? Thank you for listening.